Hi guys, it's Ruth here, Artful Stampin. So if you haven't heard about this thing that I'm involved in yet, I just wanted to come on here and let you know about it, because I know that sometimes not everyone gets to see my Facebook videos. So last Thursday I announced that in collaboration with another Stampin' Up demonstrator, we've created a Christmas Challenge Stampathon 2018. And so since then, we were very pleased to announce, if you've been made part of that group, or if you've joined that group, you'll know that we're also pleased to announce that we've got some Australian demos on board. So if you're in Australia and want to take part in this challenge, you can do so with the chance of winning a prize too. So that we already announced. Now, we've also been discussing this week some new rules, okay, which I will tell you all about in a second, or not a second, a few minutes after I've given you a little bit of inspiration. So if you want to go and invite your friends, please invite any friends that you think are crafty and would like to be involved in this challenge. You know, they may not be kind of like card makers, but just paper crafters. Please think of them. Be kind, be nice, caring and sharing, and invite your friends to come and watch this, because I've got a really important update to give you about how the kind of like the rounds system is going to work. So please invite anybody that you know that perhaps is in that group, or would like to know about it, and then I will... Hi, I love this. I love it when people say where they're from. It's so cool. Can you give us a report on the weather as well? Because here it's very cold, and last night I realised that we've run out of our oil, which heats our house. So at the moment we're kind of like surviving on radiators and hot water bottles at the moment. So yeah, so do tell us where you're from, and do invite out and share. If someone could share this video on the Christmas Challenge Stampathon group, that would be fabulous. Be a great help to us. Okay, so I have an idea to... Oh, don't. 61 and sunny. Lovely. Great. Okay, so... the tags that I made last week, I used non-Christmassy stamps, and I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to be using the tree from Sheltering Tree here. And, oh, I might even use some of these little snowflakey things. We'll see how it goes. And, hi, Ellen. And I've got my Versamark ink at the ready here. So, good old Versamark ink. I'm sorry about the state of it. I am ordering a new one, because I got all kind of mixed media happy the other week, and went a bit crazy with the Versamark. So Ellen, I don't know if you're able to share this out on our group. I don't know if it works like that, if when you hit the share button, if you can choose to share on a group or not. I don't know. Ohio is cloudy, snow expected. Oh, don't you like snow? Is it too debilitating, snow? Well, it's been... it hailed yesterday a few times in the day, which was exciting. I didn't really get caught in it, thankfully, but yeah, it was quite dramatic. Okay, so I've got some silver embossing powder here, and I just love the idea of having some gorgeous silver trees. Some of my favourite trees are silver birches. Silver birches, rather. Okay, I was a little bit too... hi, Linda. Oh, wonderful. Please just share out amongst your friends. Linda, I don't know if you can share this on... if you're allowed to share this on Kim's group, because I've got an important announcement to make when I finish making this about the challenge, which I think everyone's going to be very happy with. So if you can share this out, this would be fabulous. Okay, ready for spring and warmth? Yes. Now, I've seen some little daffodil plants poking their heads out in my garden, which is lovely. And the snowdrops are starting to come out. Yes, I've just had a notification, Ellen. It has been shared. Wonderful. Okay, I'm just going to plug my heat tool in. So while I'm doing that, I'll just tell you something funny that's just happened. Four of my boys are ill. So that when I say four, that includes my husband. So one of my children's been off since Monday, so he hasn't been to school all week. Another one's been off since Tuesday. Another one went off yesterday, but he had an exam this morning, so he had to go to school. So I gave him a note to come straight home after his exam, which I think they weren't quite sure about doing, but because I'd given him a note, they had to. And then he's going to go back into school tomorrow for his exam, another part of his exam. So, anyway, yesterday, I'm not going to name them in case they ever watch this and they'll get very embarrassed. But one of my children came down, and I put them to bed, and they came down about half an hour later. They'd obviously like gone into dream sleep, and he came downstairs and he said, "Mummy, my brain's falling out my ears. I feel like my brain's coming out my ears." I was like, okay, just come and give me a hug, darling. Come, you're okay. Hi, Valeria. You're all right. Don't worry. And then after a few minutes, I said, "No, it was just a dream. You're okay. I can see your brain still in your head. It's fine. It's not coming out. It's fine." Anyway, same child came down about 10 minutes ago, absolutely distraught. "Mummy, I kicked the ball into the goal. I could get into so much trouble. I just kicked the ball in the goal." I went, okay, don't worry, just give me a hug. "I kicked the ball over my head backwards. I'm so stressed. I'm gonna get into trouble. Anyway, after a few minutes, I was like, it's just a dream. It's not real. So I took him into the kitchen. I went, look at the time. It's 9:15 at night. You can't have been playing football. It's not real. So I've just given him some Calpol, sent him back to bed. Oh, that's just so funny though. Honestly, he absolutely believed that he'd kicked the ball into the, and he likes football, so I can imagine that an own goal is quite horrific, isn't it, really? So there we go. Right, so I'm heating, for those of you who've never seen this before, I'm heating the silver embossing powder, and you can see there, isn't it gorgeous? I just love seeing it turn from that dull, powdery stuff into that gorgeous silver, liquidy, metal effect. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. Gorgeous. Right, I know, poor boys. Now, I need to find... I did have it here earlier. Oh, there it is. Right, we're going to make a mess, ladies. Going to put some water on here because we're going to get the brushes out. Yeah, poor boys. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it's curling up a little bit, this paper, but I'm going to start dropping it on. the shimmer. This is a shimmery white paper. And it's really curling up there a bit. And I don't want to put a paintbrush on this. I want the kind of effect of the droplets. I really do. Might just add a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Move it around a bit. Isn't that gorgeous? Get a little bit of drippage going on here. So I say this, the word drippage, it's because, I don't know if you've ever watched Donna Downey. She's really into drippage. Right, I think I want to just add a little bit of green to the base of this. All along the bottom there. And I know less is more, you don't need to put a lot of this stuff, but I just shove it on. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm going to get some kitchen towel. Just put that over the top. Okay. A little bit more. And by soaking it up straight away, it means that you don't have to spend loads of time waiting for it to dry. There we go. Marvellous. Bloomin' marvellous. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, really gorgeous. Okay, I'm just going to heat it up a little bit to get it dried a bit quicker. Now it has gone onto the back, but I'm sure whoever receives a tag is not going to worry too much that and I'm being very quick with my heat tool because I don't want to really remelt the embossing powder. Okay, so I'm just trying to warm it up slightly just to get it a bit drier. Okay, right. Okay, so I was thinking then, because I want to stick to not using a Christmas stamp, I am going to use the labeler alphabet, and look at the mess here. I want to create the word joy, so J-O. Have I got the Y still on here? No, has it fallen off? X, T-U. What's that? Oh, there's the Y. Joy. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Quite weird to be thinking of Christmas, really. Okay, I think it's dry enough for me to cut. If it tears, I'm just going to cut the one. I know. I should put them all in a plastic baggie, really. Oh, my goodness, look at that. Such a clean cut on there. That's unbelievable. I think it's this shimmer white paper. It's really kind of a dense paper. Okay, and I think I'm just going to cut that one there, and then so I get most of that tree in there. So it'd be a shame to waste that tree, wouldn't it? There we go, and that will go in my scrap pile for me to do a scrap challenge with. You know me and my scrap challenges. If you missed last night's on YouTube, do go ahead and watch that. I made some pretty cards last night with the scrap challenge. Okay, so now I would like to use some, I think, a bit of midnight, not midnight, night of navy. Oh, Linda, I hope you've joined our Christmas challenge, because we need to get on and use it. Oh, you're talking about scraps? I don't know what Linda's talking about. Linda's going to have to explain herself. Right, so the way I use these, so I lay them down like this. Oh, but they always stick to my fingers. Right. J, ch, oh, e, joy. Joy to the world. Joy, joy. I'm being really, really fussy now. Right, no. Just do it, Ruth. Do it. You're going to make your tags. Yes. Yes. Good-o, good-o. Okay, so here we go. Then, so the great thing about this now is that you find a space and then stamp. There we go. Joy. Now, there's a big dark blue blob there, so I can't really stamp it there, so I'm going to have to go up. Oop. There we go. There's a light space there. So the great thing about this is that you don't know where you're going to have to stamp until you actually look at each individual tag and decide, because where the light spaces are, you know, you don't really know until you have a go. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the tag topper punch, which I think you were all expecting me to do. I'm going to grab the envelope punch board. Okay. And I'm going to use the top of the envelope punch board just to round off my corners at the top, like so. Okay, so if you don't have the tag topper, hello! If you don't have the tag topper punch, but you have some sort of corner rounder gadget, and I think most of us do have some sort of corner rounder, and if you don't, but have got the envelope punch board, then remember there is a corner rounder on your envelope punch board, and you can use it. Okay, voila. Okay. Let's put that to one side. And then I quite like large holes. She says, where's my punches gone? Where's my circle punch gone? Get my little... Hello, Vicky. So this is the, oh, what's that? 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, 3/8 of an inch. So I'm just going to grab that, eyeball it into the middle. See, I'm not even looking at it. I'm looking at it through my screen. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, someone else has done trees in the group this week, so I was kind of inspired by that. But also, I have been inspired by the fact that you guys have been so creative who are already in the group, but not, who don't have any Christmas stash per se. So, that's been fun. So, if you haven't joined the Christmas Challenge Stampathon, please do. Can you do more than one set to enter? Yes, you can. You can do as many as you like. Okay, now I'm going to bring in some retired product. I know I don't usually like to use this, but I just think this stuff is so fabulous and it will go so nicely. I'm going to use some sequins. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? And have I got, I think I do, have some of the gorgeous, gorgeous white and silver baker's twine. I'm just going to do one. I'm not going to do them all in front of you. Hey, Ian. Nice to see you. Okay, if you want to see how I did this, you're going to have to watch the replay, but you're just in time to hear our announcement, which I'm going to tell you in a second. Okay, so please go ahead and join the Christmas Challenge Stampathon. Just a reminder, it's crossing continents. So in America, we have Denise, who is the administrator for America. Of course, in the UK, we have myself. And then in Australia, we have Rosalie and Ellen. And so that basically means that they're kind of in charge of recording who has entered the competition, who's entered each round. Okay, so yes, the mini sequins are available, and I really do like them. They're so delicate, and they are really mini compared to. So that's our standard sequins, and then this is the mini sequins. Really, really, really delicate. Gorgeous. Okay. So, yes, any of the current products are available from artfulstampin.co.uk. Please follow me. YouTube, Facebook, wherever. Okay, so for the big announcement, it was this. We're making a little change to the rules because we're aware that there are quite a few people out there who perhaps don't have great health, and there may be times when they can't get to finish a challenge or might not be able to enter their challenge. Obviously, we'd like everyone to have it give it a good go, and you do have a whole month to get your entries in. Obviously, February is a bit of a shorter month, so but only by a few days. So we've decided to slightly change how you guys get entered for the draw at the end of the whole 10 months. We've decided that basically the first month that you enter, enter by doing your projects, you get one ticket that's going to go into the draw. The second month that you enter, you get 2 tickets. The third month you enter, you get 3 tickets, and so forth. So there's an encouragement to kind of keep going to the end, because basically by the end you get 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, you get it, yeah, if you know the maths, tickets to enter into the draw. Now, if for any reason you can't, enter one month, basically the next month will be, instead of, I don't know, say you did 1 and 2 and then you had to skip 3, so your 4th month you will just get 3 tickets instead of 4. Okay, so you just miss out a month. What else do I need to announce? Yeah, that's basically it, really. So also the other great opportunity with this is that if you have friends that would like to join, and perhaps they want to join in February or March or April, they can do, but the guys who've been going for longer will have more chances because they would have got more tickets in the system. But however, it's still worth joining in, say, in July, because you can still add earn tickets to go into the draw. Okay, does that kind of make sense? Does anyone have any questions? Sorry, it's the first time I've actually explained it out loud rather than having it in my head or on a piece of paper. So I'm sorry if that didn't kind of come across very well. So if you want me to explain again, I will do. Basically, for every month that you join in, you will get more tickets each month as you join in. The other thing that would be really helpful is that when you guys enter your pictures, it would be lovely if you could just say where you're from and also the Stampin' Up product that you used, because there may be people who see something and go, oh, where did you get that from? You know, is that current? Blah, blah, blah. So it would be really nice if you guys could just say, oh, yeah, the Stampin' Up product I used was such and such. And we really would like to encourage you to perhaps use a stamp rather than it just being the inks, for example, because it's kind of it's not as obvious as a stamp set. So if you don't have any Stampin' Up stamps, that's fine. If you just have inks, that's okay too. But it would just be nice to kind of get you, really pushing your creative boundaries. Like I've just used 2 stamp sets that are not Christmassy at all, so I've just used Sheltering Tree, which is a fabulous set anyway. And I think I've created quite wintry Christmassy tags. And the Labeler alphabet set is fabulous for creating all sorts of wordings and things. So, and I've used up some retired products, which I'm happy about as well. Oh my goodness, Jen, hey, how you doing, girl? So you've just missed my little, announcement about the Christmas Challenge Stampathon 2018. Jen, if you haven't joined, please do come and join our challenge group. It's a Christmas challenge that's going to be set every 25th of the month. You have until the 24th to complete it. And every month that you complete it, you get a ticket to enter a draw at the end of the 10 months, but it's accumulative. So the first month you'll get 1 ticket, the second month you'll get 2, and the third month you'll get 3. So I'm sure you have still got lots of lovely Stampin' Up stash around, Jen, even with that gorgeous baby. So you can join in the fun. So let's have a look. I'm going to put a piece of paper down so you guys can see this a bit clearly. So these are the tags I've just done. So these were on silver embossed trees onto the shimmer white cardstock, and then I spritzed it, and then you ain't got time for a challenge. Get your mama to come to town and hold the baby. So I used the spritzer, and then I put some of the brushes on there, sprinkled that on, and then cut it up, and then stamped the word joy. See, that's Jenny's favourite word, joy, isn't it, Jen? Have a joy-filled day. Joy-filled day. I can't speak. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, we miss you, Jen. But we know that bit gorgeous Babby is keeping you busy. Sorry, we say Babby in Wales. We say Babby. Okay, you like You like Jen? Okay, and then also remember that there is a second prize that we're going to keep a tag or a card or whatever we've made, us demos, and we're going to be sending you a little package with all these in if your name gets drawn in November. So I'm actually going to be adding one of these too. I know this is a bit of an extra one, but I will add this too. Hi Cheryl, I was totally inspired by you, Cheryl, I have to say, after seeing your lovely trees on the challenge group site. So this is silver embossed with the blue brushes. Okay. Right guys, thanks for joining. Really, really, really lovely to see you. And can't wait to see all your gorgeous Christmassy creations. Yeah, take care for now. Bye.